Well, there are many unanswered questions about the moment we're living in. It's a very confusing one. But increasingly on the left, there's only one right answer to any question: racism. Racism is everywhere, they're telling us. It's the sum total of everything. For many liberals, charging racism has become an almost involuntary habit, a tic, like saying God bless you after somebody sneezes. They may not even be aware they're doing it. Watch, for example, as noted TV person Jeffrey Toobin reduces the complicated meteorological phenomenon of hurricanes to a single word. Yes, racism.
Isn't the story that these people who died, apparently thousands of them in Puerto Rico, 3,000 as you point out, they're not white people? And they don't count to Donald Trump as much as the deaths of white people. I mean, you hate to say that about someone, but look at his record. Isn't that indicative of who he is and what he stands for?
I don't know.
It's not an especially surprising point. Lots of media people say things like this every day. What's so striking about this is that Jeff Toobin is doing it. He's not a bad guy personally. I've always liked him for whatever it's worth. And unlike so many other people you see on television, he is not stupid. In fact, Toobin once wrote the single best account of the O.J. Simpson trial. That's a book that these days he himself would likely dismiss as, you guessed it, racist. And that's actually the point. Like an awful lot of other people, Jeff Toobin is a product of the current moment, which also happens to be the dumbest moment in American history. And speaking of dumb, that's actually what the president called Maxine Waters. It's a claim supported by some evidence, but to Jeff Toobin, well, you can imagine.
But just how about this Maxine Waters stuff over and over again, low IQ? How racist is that?
Right. Toobin didn't explain how that's racist. In fact, if you need to ask, you probably voted for Donald Trump, which means you're racist too.
You know what? A lot of people like the fact that he's racist. And that's the thing that we need to acknowledge.
So how racist is Donald Trump? So racist that when he criticizes a group of political extremists comprised almost entirely of upper-middle-class white kids, that's racist too. Huh? Well, yeah, because the white kids wear black clothing. Get it? Black clothing. Which, of course, Trump hates because the clothing is black. Racism again.
Let's be clear also about what's going on here. The theme here is, I'm Donald Trump, and I'll protect you from the scary black people. Antifa is widely perceived as an African-American organization. This is about black versus white. This is about Donald Trump's appeal to racism.
In yet another cable television appearance, Toobin called Donald Trump racist for criticizing Elizabeth Warren, who, like those Antifa kids, is also white, but also doesn't want to admit it. Pretty funny. Someday we're going to wake up, though, from all of this insanity and wonder what the hell happened. How do we get so stupid? Video clips like these will make for very embarrassing time capsules, like that bad tattoo on your leg or that tape of the rehearsal dinner when you got too drunk and insulted the bride. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Ugh.